Hello and welcome to episode 13 of The Pilgrimage. My name is Jamie, and coming up on today's episode I've got two games for you. We're away to Altrincham and at home to Barnet in the National League. And since you were last with me, we've played two matches. We lost away to Notts County by 2-1, and then won at home to Oldham Athletic by exactly the same score. So let's get straight into the Altrincham game, and I'll show you the team for that one in just a moment. Okay, here is the team then for the trip to Altrincham, and it is Louis Molden in goal, back four of Kyle John, Harrison Burke, Matthew Williams and Kevin Burko, and it's Darren Weeks at the base of midfield. Declan Weeks, George Glendon and Alex Kenyon in central midfield, Kuyate and Darren Stevenson on the wings, and Kurt Willoughby up front. So let's submit the team and go and give the team talk. Okay, my assistant is recommending putting all the pressure on the opposition and saying, what do we have to lose? I think we should have a chance of winning this, so I'm going to disagree with him and say the pundits might not believe in us, but the fans do. Go out and do them proud. And that's left most of them composed, and Declan Weeks is a little happier. So I'm quite happy with that. So let's get into the match and see how we get on. So we'll just blow the screen size up a little bit. And as always, first 10 minutes we'll just see how things play out. According to the match momentum, we are in charge and nothing's happened, so let's demand more. And in fact, we've just scored, but the highlight was played at lightning speed. So I'm just going to slow that down. I'll let you see the replay. A good header from Kuyate across the goalkeeper into the back of the net. Altrincham 0, Chester 1, 16 minutes gone. And it's a great finish. Very happy with that. So that has lifted us to 14th in the table, and immediately behind now Altrincham. And it's this time Altrincham on the attack. Osborne to Nwabuke, although Williams gets it clear. Willoughby steals in and gets the right side of the defender, and Kurt Willoughby has made it Altrincham 0, Chester 2, with 27 minutes gone. So we're off to a really good start in this match, and we very nearly wiped out our negative goal difference as well. One more goal and we'll be back to a neutral goal difference, I think. Saying -2 there, but I'm sure I saw -1 on the update in the middle a moment ago. And in fact we are on 0 already. So the -1 was the original scoreline. There we go. At half time, Altrincham 0, Chester 2. So let's go into the dressing room, give the lads some healthy praise. So, pump the fists. No, outstretch the arms. Doing brilliantly, keep going. Start the second half. Not going to make any changes at this point. I will do it solely based on fitness in the second half. And we are on a 0 goal difference with 6 points. 3 points adrift of the playoffs at this point. And all in all, very pleased with how it's gone so far. Let's get Kenyon off and bring on Danny Devine. let's get Stevenson off and bring on Luke James. And our final change is going to be Kyle John for Jordan Cropper. So with less than 15 minutes to go, we hold a 2-0 lead. Although Dinanga's just hit the post, and John has done what's probably his final act of the match and cleared it. It's a free kick to Altrincham this time. Revan over it, curls it round. Malden spills it. Malarkey puts it in the back of the net. And Altrincham are back in the match. It's Altrincham 1, Chester 2. Let's demand more. And we'll skip that highlight. They probably do deserve to be back in the match. Kouyaté in behind, plays it back to Cropper, gives it back to Kouyaté, crossed in. Malarkey scrapes it clear. Burko gets hold of it, but the highlight comes to an end. And we're into the last 5 minutes. Altrincham ahead on XG. We've had way more shots on target. But they have clearly been a threat. And we do in the end hold on. It's Altrincham 1, Chester 2. I'll be back in a moment with the second match of today's episode. Okay, time now for the second match of today's episode as we face Barnet at home. And the team for this one is Malden in goal. Back four is Burko, Williams, Burke and Coates. Weeks at the base of midfield. Kenyon and Glendon ahead of him. James on the left wing. Kouyaté on the right. And Willoughby up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, the assistant manager is recommending we're doing well, we're on a good run, keep it going, shall we? I'm going to disagree with him, and I'm going to point the finger, I think, and tell them it's important we make full use of home advantage, and that has left everybody to a man composed. I'm delighted with that, so let's get them out there and get the match underway. As always, first 10 minutes we'll just see how it goes and try and guide our way to a win. It is, however, a Barnet highlight first of all, and it's played back to Russell. To the left is Thomas. Sellers plays it forward. Coates wins it back. Glendon to Kouyaté. Kouyaté's ball to Willoughby. Shows some pace, finds Luke James. Luke James cuts back and has lost it to Revan. And Revan plays it backwards and the highlight comes to an end. And it's Chester who pick up the possession in the new highlight. Williams into Kenyon. Plays it forward to the left hand side and Burko. James runs down the left wing. Crossfield ball for Glendon. Plays it through for Willoughby. Shot is straight at Azaze. And he bowls it out to Revan, who launches it. Kanu heads it to Powell, who plays it through for Shaw. And Jack Shaw gives Barnet the lead. It's Chester 0, Barnet 1. And out of nothing, Barnet have the lead, so let's demand more. We'll go attacking as well. We are at home, so let's go for it. And let's try and work out from the player ratings who the match engine is apportioning the blame to. At the moment, I'm not entirely sure because we're doing alright. Coates to Burke. Plays it all the way back to Malden. Malden plays it to Williams. Into Glendon, who finds Kenyon. Weeks to Williams to Burko. We're keeping possession nicely. Finds James on the left. Turns, finds Kenyon. Plays it forward to Burko. He turns, crosses, Kouyaté with the header, but Aziz makes a comfortable enough save. And the highlight comes to an end. I think we'll demand more. And at the moment, Barnet are in 3rd place in the league, and that drops us down to 17th. So we could really do with picking up a couple more points to, in fact, 3 points to get us up to 9 and on the fringes of the playoffs. That would be absolutely ideal. Glendon's cross, Kouyaté's header, and it's just wide. We've had the better of it, but Barnet hold the important 1-goal lead. Luke James isn't playing well, despite what the match engine has shown us of him so far. So I think a Luke James change is probably incoming at half-time. And Idris Kanu has scored again for Barnet. And it is Chester 0, Barnet 2. So the game plan has gone out of the window. A demand more is absolutely certain. We're going to go back to positive. There's no point letting them have the option of just countering on us for the rest of the game when we're 2-0 down. So we're going to take James and Willoughby off, I think, at half time. So we're going to say, what was that? And Luke James can come off for Darren Stevenson. And we'll take Kurt Willoughby off. And bring on Kyle John. And that'll do. Okay, let's start the second half. Hit it with a demand more immediately. And just try and get something going. Glendon into John. And back to Burke. Plays it forward for Kouyaté. Flicked on. But the highlight comes to nothing. And at the moment, yeah, Barnet deserve their lead. Powell should get to this loose ball. Does. Cuts in field. Has the shot. Cannons off the woodwork. And it's out for a goal kick to Chester. So as soon as we can, we'll demand more. And I think we need Coates to come off as the final change. And Jordan Cropper can replace him. So we'll demand more as well. And let's see if we can get back into the game. At 2-0 down with under half an hour to go. It's not looking good. I'm going to go attacking for a little bit. Just for 10-15 minutes. And see if we can get a goal back. We couldn't. So let's go back to positive. And then we'll go attacking again in the last 5-6 minutes. When they should be starting to tire. So we'll just wait for around about 84 minutes. And then we'll make the change. There we go. We've gone attacking. And we've got an immediate highlight. Cropper to Weeks. Plays it into Kenyon. Back to Burke. Ball forward is taken down by Winter, who smashes it clear. Cropper picks it up. Finds John. Kyle John back to Cropper, who crosses for Stevenson. And Winter makes the block. So it will be a corner to Chester. And it's Kenyon with the in-swinging corner from the right-hand side. Headed away by Revan. Shaw completes the clearance by running it over halfway. Finds Briscoe. Back to Sellers, who turns, finds Revan. And Revan's ball forward is going to find Briscoe in some space. Back to Sellers, who crosses for Powell. and the shot is just too high. So all in all, we just about deserve to get something out of the game, and we're going to get nothing. Revan to Shaw, back to Revan to Phillips, Revan's cross, and the keeper is out to claim, and that's full time. Chester 0, Barnet 2. I'll be back in a moment to show you the league table and to tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, so a win and a defeat on today's episode, and this is how the league table looks now. We are in 18th place in the table with 6 points from our 6 matches, 2 wins, 4 defeats, and we are 4 points off a playoff place and just 2 points above the drop zone. So let's have a look at what is coming up on the next episode, and I will bring you back. Considering we're now fighting against relegation, I'll bring you back for the home game against Aldershot Town and the away game against Gateshead. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for Monday to Friday Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.